How's it going, everyone? Mega Masher is back. Woo! This time with a video featuring Gogoat. And I gotta say that this Pokemon is pretty freaking cool. I've been waiting for a goat Pokemon for ages, and now we finally got one. So, with that being said, let's get right to the review, shall we? So here it is, Gogoat. I told you he was pretty cool. I mean, it's awesome. It's a freaking goat. And you know what GOAT stands for? Greatest of all time. Okay, maybe that's pushing it a little bit. I mean, this guy's in the NU tier, so obviously it's not the greatest of all time, but it isn't a bad Pokemon either. The typing that it has is Grass type, which isn't the best typing, but it's also not the worst. You are weak to the likes of Flying, Poison, Bug, Fire, and Ice. However, you are resistant to Ground, Water, Grass, and Electric, which are four very common types used in battle. And with Sap Sipper being your main ability, which is one of its abilities down below, which I'll get to in a moment, Sap Sipper, you are actually immune to Grass-type moves, which is really nifty because, you know, hey, it's an immunity. That means you take no damage, and the added bonus is that your attack gets boosted by one stage, so that's sort of like the little bit of insult to injury in battle. Anyways, for its abilities, the first one I described, Sap Sipper, being the superior of the two abilities, and then its hidden ability, Grass Pelt, it's kind of a useless ability in comparison. I mean, what it does is if you have grassy terrain in effect, it boosts your defense by 50%, which is, I mean, it's not a bad ability, but in comparison to Sap Sipper, I'm sorry, but it's pretty bad when you stack it up against an ability as epic as that. So, moving on to its base stats. Take a look. Its HP is at a very meaty base 123. Its attack, very respectful, base 100. Its defense, base 62. Not exactly the best, but the massive amount of HP kind of offsets it a little bit. But, you know, don't play that too seriously because base 62, regardless, in defense is not the best. Its special attack, base 97. Not bad. Its special defense, base 81. Really not bad. And its speed, base 68, well, let's face it, it's not going to be outpacing too much anytime soon, unless you had, like, a Jolly Nature and, like, a Choice Scarf or something like that, which I do not recommend, because it's not that powerful of a hitter. But with that being said, I'm going to show you a few sets that I believe to be very effective in battle. So let's do this! So this first set here happens to be my absolute favorite set to use on Gogoat. It's bulky, it's reliable, it can set up, it has reliable recovery, and it's awesome. The item that we're going to be using on Gogoat is going to be Leftovers because of the fact that it allows you to have residual recovery at the end of each turn, and backed by that base 123 HP, fully invested, after a few turns of residual recovery, you're going to be gaining back quite the amount of HP, so that's pretty epic. The ability that we're going to be using on Gogoat is Sap Sipper, because what better than gaining a free immunity to Grass and having your attack boosted whenever you get hit by a Grass-type move? I think that's pretty cool. As for the EV spread, 252 is going to HP, 252 into special defense, and 4 into speed, just to give you that one more speed point. And we're going to be going with the Careful Nature to boost your special defense even further and lower your special attack, which we won't be needing in that set. As for the move set, Bulk Up. Bulk Up is an awesome move for Gogoat because of the fact that it boosts your attack and defense by one stage every time. And after a couple Bulk Up boosts, that base 62 physical defense, it's not going to matter so much because you'll be able to take hits, not just on the special side, but on the physical side too. And with a couple of attack boosts from Bulk Up, you're going to be hitting back quite hard. The next move, Horn Leech. Horn Leech is a freaking gift for Gogoat because Horn Leech is a base 75 physical Grass-type move that acts like Giga Drain. Half the damage that you inflict gets turned back into health and allows for you to recover. So, if you hit a super effective hit with Horn Leech, you're going to be gaining back quite the amount of HP. And speaking of regaining HP, Milk Drink is its next move. Milk Drink is like Recover. It allows you to recover half your health every time you use it. Again, such an awesome move on Gogoat. And the last move that we're going to be using is Earthquake because of the fact that Grass and Ground are generally really good when it comes to type coverage. You can't touch the likes of flying types, and there are some type combinations that wall you out pretty bad, but in general, for what it's worth, this set can cover a lot of ground. Wow, I've tried this set many times, and it has rarely failed me. So, with that being said, let's move on to another set. So this next set here has a little bit more of a straightforward approach. You're meant to come in and be a full-on attacker. So the item that we're going to be using on Gogoat, we have some choices here. You can either go with Leftovers for passive recovery, Assault Vest to lock you into attacking moves only, but boost that special defense by 50%, or Choice Band to lock you into one move but boost your attack by one stage. The ability that we're going to be using is Sap Sipper because, again, what better than a free grass-type immunity and also the opportunity to boost your attack by one stage by absorbing grass-type moves, which also works pretty well with Choice Band because that basically means that you have a +2 attack. Now, that could be quite threatening. So the EV spread is going to be 252 HP, 252 into attack, and 4 into speed to maximize your offensive capabilities, and will be rock and inanimate nature. As for the move set, we have a few options here. Rock Slide deals with 4 of 5 of your weaknesses, that being to Bug, Flying, Fire, and Ice. And then we have Superpower, which is a very, very tough move. Like, you knock out the likes of Tyranitar, Aggron. Like, if you're using this guy in higher tiers, I might add, you're not going to be seeing those beasts in the NU tier, but I just thought I'd put that in there because that is something that it gets from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire move tutors. The next move that we have is Horn Leech because of the fact that it is a solid grass-type move that has a bonus of recovery. The next move, pay very close attention to this one. I have Milk Drink in here because of the fact that it's good with using leftovers, but you cannot use Milk Drink with Assault Vest, and it's kind of useless to have a choice-banded Milk Drink. So use Milk Drink if you're going to be using leftovers, but if you're going to be using Assault Vest or Choice Band, then you go with Zen Headbutt because of the fact that not only is it a pretty awesome Psychic-type move, but it's also another move that it gets in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is pretty cool. And then the last move that we get is Earthquake, because Earthquake not only being a really badass move, but ground and grass often enough give each other really awesome coverage. And then with the other two moves that you have even better coverage. Now, I will say that Life Orb is also an option for an item to use on Gogoat. It sacrifices 10% of your HP for 30% in boost of power on your moves, but use Life Orb with Milk Drink, because Milk Drink is a move, like I said, that recovers half your health, and you're basically attacking and you're wearing yourself down with the Life Orb recoil, then drink some milk and get that recovery going. So that's basically it for this set here. It's time to move on to a specially oriented set. So in this next set here, we're going to try to make as much use out of Gogoat's respectable base 97 special attack as much as we can. The item for choice on Gogoat, you can either go with Leftovers for passive recovery, or go with Life Orb for sacrificing 10% of your health for 30% of a power boost in your moves. It's up to you. The ability for choice is once again going to be Sap Sipper because even though we're not going to be needing our physical attack, it's still great to have a type immunity, that being to grass. The EV spread is going to be 252 into HP, 252 into special attack, and 4 into speed. And we're going to be going with the Modest Nature to boost your special attack even further and lower your physical attack. The moves that we have, Giga Drain is very good because not only is it stab, but the bonus is that half of the damage that you cause is health in return, so that can make or break the battle. And with Life Orb, you get that extra power boost, so it kind of almost negates the Life Orb recoil in a way, if that makes any sense. And it also goes good with the Leftovers recovery, so it's really up to you. You want more power? Do you want more recovery? The next move we have is you can either go with Hidden Power Rock to cover 4 out of 5 of your weaknesses, or you can go with Hidden Power Fire to offer better type coverage. It's up to you. Do you want to snipe out your types that you're weak against, or do you want to have better type coverage? The next move that we have, Surf. Surf is a very powerful and reliable base 90 attack water type move that it blows my mind how Gogoat learns this move, but it learns it, and it's pretty freaking sweet, And what's even sweeter about it, it offers more type coverage for you to have. And the last move that we have is once again going to be Milk Drink, because, hey, that ability to recover half your health in just one move, that's pretty freaking sweet. And along with Leftovers, you're gaining back quite the amount of health. And with Life Orb, well, you wear yourself down after whooping ass in battle, just drink some milk, relax, and feel free to go again for a round however much. So that's basically it for this set. I really don't know how else I can explain it. So this brings us to the end of the video featuring Gogoat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have, feel free to leave a like. If you enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys next upload.